So to begin this bralette, you're going to grab your category 4 yarn, make a slip knot, grab your 5mm hook, and then you're going to make a chain that's long enough to fit around right under your bust. Once when we have our chain, we are going to take this end and connect it to the other end. But while we do that, we're just going to make sure that the chain is all facing the same direction, making sure that it's not twisted. And this will be easier with the next row that we do. But right before that, we're going to insert our hook into the very first loop that we made. And then we're going to yarn over, pull through both loops, making a slip knot. And then from here, we're going to chain up one. And then we're going to single crochet in every loop that we have all the way around. Once when you have your first row of single crochet, what you're going to do is chain up one. And then we are going to continue to single crochet all the way around. And we're going to do as many rows as we need. And for me, I'm going to do about 2 inches of single crochet rows. And then I'll meet you once when we have that. So I just made my 2 inches of single crochet rows. I haven't cut and tied just yet. Now we're going to start to work on the cup portion. And then all I did was put my working yarn in the middle, and then I laid it flat. And from here I figured out where the middle was, and then put 2 markers on the side and then one in the middle, and making sure that there's the same amount of loops on both sides so that our cups are the same size. But from here, what we're going to do is cut our working yarn. Going to chain up one, pull and cut. And then from here, we're going to work on one of the cups. So we're going to insert our hook into where the first marker is. Make a slip knot. Pull this through. We're going to chain up one. And then we're going to single crochet once in every loop that we have until we get to the middle marker. Chain up one, decrease, and go back down. And I'll show you how to decrease once we get to row 2. So we just finished our first row for our cup. And like I said, we're going to chain up one, flip our work, and we're going to be decreasing on the ends. So we're going to insert our hook into the first loop, yarn over, pull through, directly into the second loop, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook, and that is a decrease. And then from here, go ahead and single crochet once in every loop all the way down, leaving the last 2 loops, and then we're going to decrease in the last 2 as well. So like I said, I left the last 2 loops here. I'm going to insert my hook and do another decrease. So go ahead and yarn over, pull through into the second loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and that is a decrease. And from here, we're going to be single crocheting once into every loop that we have. So every other row is going to be a decreasing row, and we're going to keep decreasing until we get a full triangle peak. So I just finished doing our first cup, and what we're going to do now is add the back strap. And what I've done in preparation is counting out the same amount of loops on both sides and to where I want the back strap to connect on the back. And then I've also measured how long I need from this point down to this back strap, and for me it's roughly 18 inches. So from here we're just going to make a chain that's as long as you need. Once we have our chain, what we're going to do from here is insert it into the back where we have our marker. And then we're going to connect it with a slip stitch. And then from here, we're going to do a slip stitch into the next loop. But we're going to go through here with a slip stitch. And then we're going to be single crocheting once in every loop that we have, going all the way down. And then we're going to connect it to the cup. So I've just attached one strap and I've cut it and everything. So we're going to do 1 cup and 1 strap one more time. So this is what we have so far. We finished both cups and the straps. And the last thing that we need to do is do the bottom border. So we're going to flip it backwards. I'm going to be working in the back first. Doesn't matter where, go ahead and just insert your hook. And from here, you're going to make a chain that's as long as you want, but mine is roughly going to be about 3.5 inches. Once when you made your chain, you're going to block off the very last loop. You're going to chain up 3. You can prepare for a double crochet and go ahead and double crochet in that loop that you just blocked off, or the 4th loop from the hook. And then you're going to double crochet once all the way down until you get to the base of the body portion. So once when we double crochet it all the way back down our chain 10, what we're going to do next is slip stitch it into the base of the top. So we're going to see where we first put our chain 10, which is this loop, and then we're going to count up 1, 2 loops, and then we're going to insert our hook into the third loop, and then we're going to connect it with a slip stitch. Once we've connected it with a slip stitch, we're going to go into the next 3 loops with more slip stitches. And then from here, we're going to flip our work, and then we're going to be working back down this row of double crochet that we did with more double crochets, but we're going to be working in the back loops only. So go ahead and do that all the way down. Once when you make your way all the way down, chain up 3, come back up, back loops only. So I've made my way all the way around doing the bottom border, and all we need to do now is to connect it. And how we're going to do that is sandwich them together, making sure that the inside is facing to a point like this because we want the seam to be on the inside. And so from here, we're just going to insert our hook into one of the sides, just like this, and then we are going to single crochet all the way down, making sure that we're getting both of these sides in together. And this is the top all finished once when everything is woven in. You can go ahead and make this top with cotton yarn and you're ready to wear it as a bikini top. And if you do, be sure to tag me on both Instagram and Twitter, both at TCD DIY. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.